Bees. Bees?
Hey! Get off my sugar! Bad bees! Bad! Ow! Ow! Oh, they're defending themselves somehow!
Thank you, Vash. I was hoping somebody would do that. And welcome to the day 36. To the day of the 36th for your FLoB-a-thon Subathon 2024, May 12th, 2024. 8 hours, 28 minutes, and 36 minutes left on the timer. Not much longer, though, as it continues to count down. We left off at 62,518.37 megabees. Took a day off yesterday. We'll talk all about that and more if you've got your woofs ready. Woof! Wolfie's ready. That wasn't too bad. That's right, we got a bunch of diamonds in the last stream. We made a diamond pickaxe. We still don't know what to do with the rest of the diamonds or gold. Spoiders. Oh, there is hopefully a... What is this friendly spoider right there? That ain't right. Oh, that ain't right. That's fine. Alright, let's get rid of this miscellany. We don't need. Grab Wolfie. Oh god. What are you, Wolfie? Spoider? Spoider Wolfie? Let's continue west. Towards the FARLANDS. There is still use in that pick. But I don't have any use in my inventory is the problem. Just like, I mean, I don't want to replace my chess piece. People are saying I should make a diamond chess piece, but the chess piece is practically brand new. It's crisp. Just pressed. I just pressed my chess. Make a diamond hoe and use it to completion. Oh, just like constantly spam the ground upon which I walk. That'd be pretty good, honestly. Maybe for the 2500s. Every odd sub goal is a FARLANDS or bust challenge or goal. But at 51 subs, you get a new Gundam build. I already know which one I'll buy if I can find it. But yes, yesterday was Saturday, today is Sunday. Saturday, I did a lot of gardening and watering. It's very warm out. Didn't want to walk. Was back in the garage and fully dismantled and took apart the lower control arms, as well as the other arm that connects to the control arm, the stabilizer bar, or whatever you want to call it. Put new bushings on that. I got the control arms out last. Now I just gotta figure out how I get the bushings out.
I'm touched.
You're both touched.
Because they are in there. Lil Sean's also in there, in the subtub, that is. With 79 months in the subtub. Much appreciated. Subtub. But then I also got the steering column back together, which was a pretty significant pain in the ass. And for a while, I thought I really beamed it up. I accidentally, when I had it all together again, the bit that goes onto the steering connection, the steering box, the new steering rack. I put the screw, it's like a little clamp. I put the screw in the wrong way instead of this way. And I stripped the bolt. And I couldn't get it to go back. And I was like, oh, of all the things, of all the irreplaceable things on this car, I mean, I don't know if steering columns for a Datsun 280Z are still available somewhere other than at a junkyard. I ended up having to disassemble the whole steering column again. Steering column, is that what it's called? I literally screwed up. There was another link on the other end. So I unlinked that and then used that bolt to kind of like reseat the threads. And it worked the proper way. And then I used the other one on the other link, and I got it together. So it's fine-ish. It'll be fine as it is. But yeah, it was a real pain in the butt. Especially because there's no room there. Like, I'm all scratched up from, like, doing that. You can't get it from beneath, so getting it from top down. Yeah, I'm not worried about it backing out or anything like that. I thought about Loctite, but the fact that I got the threads in, I was like, that's enough. That's all I wanted. I don't want to, like, back it back out and try to put Loctite on it. It's fine. And then I'll, you know, when I get things back together, I'll just torque it for the torque specs. I also wanted to get the sway bar on, but I wasn't able to do that. But then, yeah, the last thing I did was get the control arm out. Because I got new control arm bushings. I gotta figure out how to get the old ones out. Most people burn them with a torch. I don't own a torch. I could maybe search around for a mom and pop shop to mom and pop them out. If they have a bushing press or whatever I would even be looking for. Do I have enough wood? I could use more wood. Oof. So yeah, that was yesterday, and then today, this morning, I did more watering. I keep those plants wet. Just got back from a walk. But the big deal was Friday night, when everybody in the world, mostly, got to see Aurora Borealis. Yeah, I mean, some people were cloudy, but we kind of haphazardly, and we weren't really prepared once we got there. But we went up north to basically the north side, the north of, well, pretty much as north as we could get. Screw you, I want my sub back. Because I wanted to get past the Seattle lights, because I figured northern lights, they'll be to the north like we've seen them before, maybe more intense, so you want to clear north horizon. So we went up north, and we got up there before sunset, which was a good idea, and that was the girlfriend's idea, because we were not the only person with the idea. We were not the only person with the idea to go see the northern lights. Apparently also from Seattle, to get out west, there were like traffic jams of people like going out and coming back to try to get away from Seattle. But we were not the only ones with the idea, but we did get parking at this kind of beach park. It faces north, the Sound. The only thing I didn't realize is going that far north is then we did have light pollution from Vancouver.
I like music.
Unfortunately, I don't have my loot.
My loot!
Kurt sub.
Mastaba Prime, thank you for 32 months in the sub-tub. But that wasn't that much of an issue. Anyway, as the sun set, I mean, there were people everywhere being annoying. So we kind of found a spot on our own. What we realized we should have brought were thicker jackets, because it gets cold at night. Our chairs, or like a big blanket to sit on the ground, or lay on the ground. We just were not, like, prepared. Or, like, I don't know. We just, like I said, we kind of, like, last minute just, like, yeah, let's go up there. Okay. And then we'd, like, grab tacos to eat dinner on the way.
They claim they're from another dimension.
Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Another dimension. Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Another dimension.
The fifth dimension.
FARLANDS 101. Jitters Sophie notes.
Jitters! Thank you very much, Kaylee, for 101 months in the subtub. Much appreciated. I'm now realizing I should have done like a Dalmatians joke for 101 months. But it's not really on brand, is it? The heated blanket. Oh man, Hymens, you were right. That, I don't know why we didn't think of that, other than that it probably wouldn't be that good. Because then we'd have to lug the battery around, which weighs like 15 pounds. So yeah, as the sun set, we could see them. Like, you could see the ripples. And and as it got dark, they were pretty impressive. I will retell this story when we go through the slideshow that we're going to do later, after this segment. I brought my camera, my Canon camera, and a tripod, and my wide-angle lens, and my bulb picture taker. And it was like, it was decent. More than just a Steve. Yeah, previously we've just had Steves over our head, and then like Aurora on the horizon. Both the one time we saw him from here, and then the other time when we got married, the night before we got married, at the cabin we stayed at. Steve is a different type of auroral phenomenon. Strong electromagnetic velocity emissions or something like that. Strong thermal emission velocity enhancement. So yeah, you could see them, and the pictures will show. They were still, it still didn't look like the pictures, but you could see stuff, and you could see bands, and every once in a while you could see like a ripple, and you can kind of see the emanation point, like, which was directly above us. But it was still, even though we were up north, the park where we were at had a lot of street lights, and like people kept pulling in and out with their cars and their headlights on full blast. So it certainly wasn't dark sight rules. But yeah, it was pretty cool. We saw space station pass through them, and I got some pictures of that, and a bunch of other. I think there were a couple what are probably Starlink satellites, because there was like 2 of them moving in like the same direction. But then it was about like 11 or so, and we were like, we should get home. It's like an hour home. I still haven't fed the dog and all this other, you know, stuff like that. We should probably just get going home, yeah. Of course, right as we decided that, which space station? The International Space Station. Is there any other? Yes. But right as we said that, it started to get stronger, the Aurora Borealis. right overhead, and like one filament started to brighten up, but then it absolutely blasted. I mean, I understand the Northern Lights. I've never seen them like overhead. They were bright. It was bright as hell. Like if I wasn't like, I probably would have been casting shadows. It was the entire sky like got bright like it is when you see it on the pictures. And like I said, there were a bunch of people there, so like they all started to applaud and stuff, which is okay. But it was very cool. The pictures don't do it justice, but you can just imagine. It was like, I can't believe it gets that bright. And it's like the whole sky got bright. And I'll show you, but I had to keep turning my ISO down. I was taking pictures at like 1600 ISO all night for like 10 seconds or 15 seconds. It got so bright I had to turn it down to 400 and only take like a couple second images at a time. I mean, it was very... The girlfriend will attest. I started getting the giddy, like, what is going on? Like those sort of like, this is crazy, like giggles. It reminded me a lot of seeing a totality during the eclipse. Because it's very much like, I've spent 40 years knowing what the night sky looks like. And then all of a sudden it does something crazy and different. And it's like, wait a minute, this isn't true. like it's sort of disbelief. So yeah, I'm glad we stayed. I'm glad we didn't leave earlier. I got a lot of pictures, but then we did leave, and it was still, it dimmed down a little bit, like that pulse or whatever you want to call it, kind of dimmed down, so we decided to pack up and leave, but you could like still see it on the drive home in the sky. And then also, like when we got home, we like sat down and fed Juno and sat down with Juno for a little bit in the couch. She gets her Juno cuddle time. I went out to let Juno use the bathroom before going to bed. It was like 2 a.m. And you can see it from our house, like our backyard. The light pollution made it not so obvious, but I even took the camera out and got a few pictures from our backyard. It was like that intense. So yeah, I mean, even I remember telling people like find somewhere where like the north sky is clear and away from light pollution. I'm like, in this case, for this storm, that part of it mattered, but it didn't matter. If all you wanted was to see something, you could see something from the middle of a city like we're in. Maybe not the middle of a city, but the suburbs. Yeah, yes, last night, I mean, they predicted it could last longer, but last night it pretty much fizzled out, so nothing was really going on last night. But they're expecting another CME to hit either tonight or tomorrow night. But again, take that sort of stuff with a grain of salt. Unless you're like looking specifically at the time what the space weather is doing. Spaceweather.com.
It is a beard, Geordie.
Oh.
A fine, full, dignified beard. One which commands respect and projects thoughtfulness and dignity.
Milky Way.
Milky Way, Starcott. Thank you very much for 80 months in the subtub. Subtub? Are these events predictable or are they random? They're predictable-ish. Like, we know when the sun has solar flares, and sends particles our way. But we don't know, it also has to, like, line up with how the Earth's magnetic field is doing. like the BZ number has to be south instead of north, and that's what allows the aurora to kind of intensify. Or like we could see a solar flare, but it could like miss the Earth, you know. Yeah, basic from Seattle anyway. If it's a magnitude 7 on whatever scale that is, that means there will be aurora. It was a magnitude 9 last Friday night, which is why people all the way down Colorado and stuff were able to see them. Oh, I have a boat. And even like Florida on the horizon, they could see them. North Texas. So yeah, that was I'm glad we went out. That was not expected. It's kind of interesting because the girlfriend, before I knew her, at some point was in Norway. Oh, I don't have any sticks. I should probably take those. And like specifically took a train up north to try to see the aurora and didn't. And I'm like, you didn't have to go nowhere. Yeah, it was like a once in over 20 years sort of event. And it is, you know, the sun is at its current solar maximum. So yeah, I can only imagine if you do have like an actual dark site, like up in Iceland or Sweden or Norway or something. If it was that intense here, what that looks like. Like it's crazy. Yes, I was very pleased. I maybe spent too much time fiddling with the camera to get pictures, but I'm happy with the pictures I got to remember it. I mean, there were, when it was super bright, I kind of just like stood there and laughed at the sky for a while. All right, Wolfie, do you want this extra one? No, but you took it anyway. Spooky noises. So yeah, that was crazy. Did anybody else see it? Is Wolfie sitting? No, he's standing. Lorgon, thank you for your concern. Keeping me in check. There, what? I just gave you... Indeed. So next time, be a little bit more prepared. But also, I don't think it could have gone better. It was some cool beans. Lucky me, I left my camera at the office because I didn't think I needed it. But did you still see it? That's all that matters. Is if you took pictures with your eyes to your brain. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was going off all night, but it really didn't, at least my local time, it didn't hit that big surge until 11-ish p.m. Like, you could see, like, the actual colors. Normally, you can't see the colors, I've noted. Because it's just kind of like a milky wash in the sky, and then the colors show up when you take pictures. But when it got super bright, you could see, like, there's pink and, like, a bluish green. It was crazy. Crazy, I say. Oh. When's the next Grand Celestial event? I don't know. I mean, if this next CME hits Earth, hopefully the next couple days, we'll see. But I don't know. The CME, the flare happened. Like, this one hit because that big sunspot was actually, like, facing Earth. It's a little bit off axis now, so I don't know if it's going to be a direct hit. But then again, I'm no expert. True, we didn't experience any power outages, or that we noticed anyway, or network problems, radio transmission issues. That was another thing. The moon was a cool crescent. So I got some pictures of, like, the moon is, like, super bright and blowing it out, but, like, some of the lights, the strands were going, like, through the moon, which is cool.
Sunspot right ahead.
Sunspot right ahead. Ooh. Meow. I drove to a dark site around 9 p.m. Couldn't really see, but then it was very visible over my house around 1:30. Yeah. Oh. Nerds. Oh, did 888 miss 888? We all did. We were too busy thinking about the Aurora Borealis. Bling, blong, bling. Boop, boop, boop. We shall sleep amongst the pumpkins. Where's the torch? There it is. A bath bomb from Timo Warner. Thank you very much. Giving us the chance to see 888 again.
I like music.
Unfortunately, I don't have my loot.
And Super Bubble with 28 months in the sub tub. Thank you very much, Super Bubble. Loot. I get it, loot. I get jokes. I almost forgot again. I'm like, oh god, did it happen already? Ooh. Ooh, buddy. Sorry. Yawns. Should have made some tea. Even though it's warm out, it's still cool down here in the basement. Here it comes. Don't miss it. Yay! I almost missed it. I didn't want to fall in this hole.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Get back here. It's not time to ESAT yet.
It's not time to ESAT yet. Yay. Twice.
Eat.
Eat. Oh, and a hype train. Who did it?
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Let's do the time warp again.
I'm gonna do more than that with this hair hype train.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Are you going too far? But there's also a hype train.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Hype.
Only 43 subs left.
This isn't funny.
It is from this angle.
Hype.
42 now. Lego Hog with 52 months in the subtub. Much appreciated. Subtub? That is a cumulative sub count for the duration of the subathon, not a concurrent sub count. Concurrently, we have 1,167 subs.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Ooh.
Only life, the universe, and everything left for the next goal.
Thank you so much for joining us. You are going to assist me
Smidge!
in a most important ceremony.
Smidge with a 10 sub bath bomb. Chickens from Jazeum.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Ain't nothing to it. Pacific Racer. Thank you very much. I've got plenty of time to think about the next 888. Wolfie, 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 Wolfie. Whoa. Murder. Ooh, excuse me. We'll have to aim for 999. We're on a level 5 hype train. I don't know where we're at with the emotes anymore. Difficult to keep track of.
Thank you so much for joining us. You are going to assist me in a most important ceremony.
Timo Warner, the mad lad, with another 10 sub bath bomb as a follow-up to Smidge's 10 sub bath bomb. We're now up to a level 6 hype train. And 22 subs left until the Gundam build. Thank you very much. What was 23? 2300 was get the mine for diamonds, which we still have yet to put to use. I mean, we got the pick out of it, but not sure what to make after that. I could just throw my iron armor away, I guess. Put it in the trash.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Diamond bow. Diamond tipped arrows. Save them for more picks. The picks will still last a long time, though. Diamonds likes having a diamond sword. I mean, I could just make all diamond tools again. For Wolfie's sake, the iron sword is better, though. Starcat! Sorry for yawning, but Starcat, thank you for a gift sub. In the tub. Another 2 minutes on a timer. Speaking of 2 minutes, 2 minutes left in the hype train.
Aspoons gifted a tier 1 sub to Omniraj. They have given 5 gift subs in the channel.
I don't know why. Every time I get a gift sub, I start yawning. Well, that's weird. Well, I don't have any blocks. I was gonna get like a higher up view of it. Only 20 subs. Less than a minute left in the hype train. Oh, it's self-extinguishing. It's a self-extinguishing lava pool.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Did you know that the person that invented the Ferris wheel and the person that invented the merry-go-round never met? They traveled in different circles.
Ah. Razor with the final 39 bits to blast us through level 6 or whatever that was at the last second. Ooh, sorry. Oof. I am pooped. Bloop. Is this wet hands? I'm gonna ask that every time, just because every video, another one just got content ID'd. There's a video that one of my VODs got muted on Twitch because somebody... It got claimed by something called somebody, I don't know, some Dragon Slayer 157 Let's Play Minecraft number 3. Like, I guess they uploaded a Let's Play of Minecraft? And are making, like, copyright claims based on it. It's listed in Amazon. For some reason, it's listed in Amazon Music. I couldn't listen to it because I don't have Amazon Prime. But I'm assuming then Amazon uses the Amazon content library to determine copyright matches. I thought this was sorted out back when it was a YouTube issue. Oh. Oh, no. No. No, not at all. Not even on YouTube. No. Absolutely not. My sweet summer child. But yeah, anyway, when you dispute a mute on Twitch, it gets lifted pretty quick. They don't wait 30 days for the other person to respond. I assume they do that so that if the other party wants to make an actual claim, then it'll be a content strike. Regardless of whether or not it's true, but... Hype train success. I received a level 6 hype train emote. I don't know what it is. It's somebody stirring a pot. That's both very specific but also extremely generic. Oh, I thought I sent that. Stir the pot means to make trouble. I get it. Oh, I get it. Excuse me, one more bed.
Good tea. Nice house.
No yawning.
No yawning, that's my whole brand, man. Hi, mans. Tier 2 sub, 4 months, much appreciated. Dub. That put 4 minutes on the timer. Oh. Excuse me. No yawning. This is what I say to that. Yawn. You need your electric pants. Like I said, I spent a lot of time outside in the sun. My body's not used to it. Side sleeping. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh, buddy. Sorry.
This isn't funny.
It is from this angle.
Bob Stewart, 919. Thank you for 50 months in the sub-tub. Much appreciated. Sub-tub. Easier to go up. Ooh. Gotta watch where I'm going. Well, that's neat. The water just goes straight down into a tube. Efficiency. It's just a manhole cover without the cover. A manhole, if you will. Demonetized. Oh, sorry. I should have put on my fuzzy sweatpants. For comfort. What else? What else is new and up? You gotta keep me awake. Apparently. What was that even? The treadmill desk, you could walk to the Farlands while you walk to the Farlands. Well, that would have been interesting. Well, how fast am I walking in this game? Like, what level would the treadmill need to be on to match? I mean, people have figured it out. That's how they came up with 820 hours in a super flat world. I'm sure Google knows. That looks like a dog. Oh. Oh. 4.317 meters per second. All right, what is that in miles per hour? 9? That's a steady jog. Although you'll have to, we're not consistently going that fast because we gotta stop. So I could probably get away with like 5, but 5. I'm trying to remember like what setting I normally put on a treadmill. It's like, yeah, that is fast. Isn't like, because 6 miles an hour is like a 10-minute mile, right? Which, like a 10-minute mile, I don't think I've ever tried to do, or like attempted to do. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that'd be rough. That'd be a rough thing to try to emulate. TDW fan, thank you for the gift sub. Sorry. I feel like even like a normal human walk would throw me off. I'm not sure I could use a treadmill desk. I would like be unable to like keep the mouse steady or like click the buttons I need to click. I don't think that... I don't know how you've been watching me for 2 years before I started. TGW fan. That's impressive. Oh, free iron. Oh, look how fast this diamond pick is. I think I am going to make a diamond everything else. Lovely. Like butter. Like butter. So much butter that I've made the hidey hole too big. Well, I've got to get rid of this gold somehow. I need my inventory is all asunder. But we'll deal with that next time. Oh, I do gotta have my safety measures. Let's go to sleep. I said, let's go to sleep. $62,590 megabytes. 0.42. All right, we've perused through my Aurora Borealis photos, so now it's time to continue walking to the Farlands. As we do, we're 10 subs away from unlocking a new Gundam build. And we're one woof away from continuing to the Farlands. Woof! Wolfie's ready. My iron is ready. Let's leave this here place. Grab that dog. And continue west. Ah, yeah, that's a problem here. This tea can overstay its welcome. It can oversteep. I have nowhere to put it. It's gross. Over extruded. Over extruded, is that the word? Not extruded. Over extracted. Indeed. I like a strong... Hey! Well, I think it doesn't make it strong. It makes it bitter and, like, gross. I like how Wolfie avoided doing that. I guess we gotta eat a golden apple. Figure out this inventory. My diamond pants are taking a beating. Indeed. Stronger, but not bitter, is more tea leaves and more space around them, but for the same time. Yes. It's not steep for longer. But this one in particular, I'm out of my throat coat. This is the ginger, lemon ginger one, which already is kind of got like a spice, like a to it on account of the ginger. So leaving it in there too long makes it doubly, triply, quadruply so. Ooh, buddy, it also doesn't have any caffeine in it, so it's not going to help with that scenario.
You may experience the emptiness with me if you wish. Thanks.
Like a foxy fox. Welcome to the subtub with that Twitch Prime, those Bezos bucks. We got a new one, everybody. Much appreciated. Subtub. Where, do I not have any? I really have no room in my inventory. We have got to do something about this. What is that? That's nothing. What's that? That's nothing. Butter pants. I could just throw the gold away. Honestly, we don't, I mean... Ooh, good lord. What is a Gundam build? Google it. Last subathon, we made our first. Our large sun, our large cloaked sun. Our large robot son in his poncho. I could do all gold tools, but I have all these iron tools right now. I don't want to be wasteful. He says in this video game that definitely isn't real and nothing matters. Oh, hello. The pick was nearly dead. If the other tools were nearly dead, I would do it, but these are brand new. You make a butter shear. No, I don't know. That never occurred to me, but if anything was possible, it should have been that. Three months. Congrats, Puffy Shirt, on a new jorb. Ooh. Oh. I can only sleep at night. Since when? So what else is new? What have I missed? I didn't stream for a whole day. Loads must be going on. I'm baking a frozen pizza. That's Hyman's. I painted 2 rats. I'm not sure that that's safe for rats to be painted. They made candied pecans. How do you do that? You like cover them in honey or sugar and then like bake them or something? They are Warhammer rats. They must have been very tiny if they're to scale. Egg whites and sugar. Egg whites. Weird. I don't know why I didn't know, like, candied nuts have egg on them. Hummus Fraud learned they don't tolerate amoxicillin. Like, you're allergic to it, or you just, like, makes you barf? Makes you hurl, spew. Spew. If you're gonna spew into this. Always using your YouTube videos as background noise. I could make it live. We're making it live. Well, we're glad you could make it live and hop in the sub tub. That's not how you make that. Have you considered dual streaming to YouTube? I don't know. Can I do that? I don't know if that's still allowed or not. I gotta be honest. I don't even know how technically to do that. As far as I'm aware, OBS only has one, like, output to stream to. I don't know, because I feel like my stream is very Twitch-centric. So, like, if anybody was on the YouTube side to, like, subscribe or do a super duper chat or whatever it's called, and the alerts aren't set up for that, I don't know. It seems like unnecessary complication. And also, everybody who, in my experience, has watched a YouTube stream is also here on the Twitch streams. Ah, come back. Oh boy. Excuse me. No, I'm okay with how it's currently set up. That seems like if I was gonna do that, it would take me like a week of not streaming or like actually getting anything done in order to get it set up properly. Kurt doesn't want to be famous. I'm not. When we get to the FARLANDS, we'll double dip to stream. You're still assuming there's going to be both a Twitch and a YouTube at that point. I'm stuck on your TV. No. I don't know why I'm so tired. I mean, other than all the aforementioned reasons that I've listed out throughout this entire stream. Ooh, pick up some speed doing that. That was exhilarating. Really feel the breeze through my hair. Whatnot mowed the yard for 2.5 hours yesterday. You must have a big yard or a small mower. One of the two. I mean, mowing the yard here probably takes about an hour. Multiple acres? Do you have a tractor? Like the girlfriend? At work? Mowing? What if you want to participate in No Mow May? For the pollinators. Rebuild hidey hole. You left a spot for the flowers and the bees. I'm excited. Well, excited might be the wrong word, but I've spread a bunch of wildflower seed. That's all starting to sprout now. I'm hoping in like 2 months' time we'll have like a good collection of wildflower patches around the yard. Fleers! Wild fleers! Jeez. Let's avoid the cacti, shall we? Woof. Yeeks. Oh, buddy. Wolfie. Come over here. Away from the danger zone. Well, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it? Hold on. We got to attack from the underside. Oh, I guess because that. Here we go. This will do it. Yee! Ah! Oh, that's dangerous. There she blows. That was pleasant. Before and after. It took a few tries, but we got there. It's not what those cacti did to me, it's what they would do to Wolfie. Hello. Oh, just a dude. There he goes. Last time I watched you, the lag had just begun to be noticeable. Can you notice it now? Is it more noticeable now? The lag is now a lawyer with 3 kids. Oh. Ugh. Almost missed this whole flip face here. Uh-oh. I need beds. Oh, maybe I need to get a nighttime screenshot for the thumbnail. For the Aurora Borealis. Okay, maybe it's too dark. Perhaps not a good idea. Don't tell me I can't only sleep at night. Oh, it's night. It's been 8 years since you last watched. Well, what's new with you? You have a whole series of documentation, clips, videos, tweets, and other ephemera that you can catch up on me. What's new with you? You got 2 kids and you're a lawyer? Well, they didn't say they're a lawyer. I was just assuming, since that's what everybody ends up doing, is getting 2 kids and passing the bar exam. Ooh, excuse me. Was that always your username? Or would we know... Would we know you by some other chat or YouTube comment name? Or have you always, till now, been a lurker? They've been following for 9 years, so their story checks out. Careful, Wolfie! Gift sub!
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Long Cry.
Thank you, anonymous user, who shall remain anonymous. Timer go up and 8 more subs. Ooh. Till the next milestone. We can see through the wall now. Yeah, that's new. That's a recent development. I think Gundam should happen naturally. what does that mean? Gotta plant the Gundam seeds. In organic soil. How did... We bonked into each other. Did you see that? Gluten-free Gundams. Make the Gundams fight. They're kind of fragile. I don't. They're not really. They're not really playing with toys. They're looking at toys. Long range weapons. Laser weapons don't work against my current Gundam. He's got his laser cloak on. Pew pew. His laser shawl, Sarape. Oh. I am stuck. Gotta walk through the tube. Can't pass up a good tube. Been bearing slightly south? Slightly. Although how do I know this isn't reverse psychology? Oh, there's some boys down there, huh? How about it? That's a shame. Yep, it comes with free X-ray being this far out. Etho on Mindcrack. Etho slab. Ugh. Well, we patched out what we thought was the global suffocation, but really it only seems to have affected the Wolfie suffocation. Our own suffocation when getting out of a bed was not remedied, so that's why we put the two safety speed holes in our hidey holes now. When you look in the mirror and a beard hair is astray, do you worry? Have you seen this beard? Every beard hair is astray. Like that is the stray. Stray is astray. Astray is stray. Torch is water. The bootray. The bootray is astray. Oh, lava. I knew it. I seen it. I don't know why I did that. Other than that, I could. Because it was there. Who wants... Whoa. Lucky 777. Bing, bing, bing. I seen it. Even if nobody else was paying attention. I did kind of make not a roulette. What's that called? Jackpot. No, that's the word you said. Slot machine. Yeah, I did make that sound. Like, unintentionally. I didn't make the slot machine connection until Hyman said jackpot. because I don't gamble, so I really don't think about it. Ooh. Boop, 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 boop. A neighbor had a slot machine in their garage, and that was very fun to play. So are you reporting them now to the gambling commission? You're outing them and their legal operation they have in their garage? Taking all the neighbors' kids' money, allowing for under 21 gambling. Oh. "99 viewers? What are you doing?" Whoa. Whoa. Spooky. I spent the entire beginning of the stream doing things for my mother. Gosh. The nerve on that woman. On Mother's Day of all days, keeping you from watching a man play a video game on the internet. On Twitch. Whoa. I was adjusting my mustache and I almost fell in a pit. Hate when that happens. Hate when that happens. Whoa, okay. Ooh, excuse me again. Thrilling stuff. Need a yawning emote. We really do need a yawning emote. Really something I've been meaning to get around to. Oh. Wait, Wolfie. There you go. Now it's safe. Sunset on the final 7 hours of the FLoB-a-thon. We could be done by Tuesday if I stream 3.5 hours tomorrow and 3.5 on Tuesday, and absolutely nothing out of the ordinary happens. Nobody wants to see another Gundam build, I guess. Oops, that's not right. That's not what I meant to place.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Ought not.
You are going to assist me in a most important ceremony.
Ought not wants to see a new Gundam build. Wolfie, get over here. I've got to update the thing. They outdid themselves, Ought not. Thank you very much, Ought not, for the 10 sub bath bomb. Hold on, I'm looking for it. What's the next one? Oh, we don't got a next one. What was the one we said it was gonna be? It was gonna be in FLoB. Was that the golden tools? Or the golden hoe? Or the diamond hoe? Was it a diamond hoe? Yeah, diamond hoe. We did it. Well, but you see, in making the diamond hoe, we get rid of the diamonds. Oh, why is that not vertically aligned properly? Oh, there we go. Gundam, that's not the Gundam. So which Gundam do you think I should get? I know. I think I should get this Gundam. It's our beautiful rainbow boy, our rainbow winged boy. I preemptively got the Gundam. Need a new command. He's gonna be so beautiful. Look at him. He's like a beautiful gay butterfly. We love him. You guessed that would be. It's the one I wish I got the first time. It is, unfortunately, it is still, I went again with the master grade, which was a bit more in depth than I was planning, but now I'm in. Now I'm all in. I gotta get the same scale or else it's gonna seem off and weird, right?
Glory to him and his house.
Prepaid Gundam. See, I was prepared to take a loss on that. A Gundam loss. It's the same size as the first Gundam we made. The same, I mean, the same scale. I don't know if they come in, like, different sizes. Like, this guy ate more vegetables, so he's taller or something. I don't know. Would you have built it in your own time? Probably not. I don't know. They're difficult to find. Because they're discontinued. I could have turned it around and flipped it on eBay or something, maybe. But instead, you and I... shall enjoy the experience again. I assume it's going to be pretty much the same. Like, the base robot... the base skeleton is the same. It's just all the colors and accoutrement they come with that's different. So we'll definitely get to parts of this build, I'm assuming, that are like, oh yeah, I remember doing this. Well, this one comes with its own stand, too, I believe. So I don't even gotta get a separate stand. It's value added. I figure it's good. It'll be good rainy day activities for us to enjoy. And now we're only 98 subs away from making a diamond hoe and using it continuously as we walk until it dies. I wonder if that would even show up on the overviewer map when we make it. Walking backwards. I mean, the only thing it's got to work on is grass, obviously. Thank you very much, Ought Not, for pushing us over the edge. You recommend having a mustache as big as yours? No, it gets in everything. You can't take a sip of water out of a cup without also waterlogging your mustache. It's a thing, though, I tell you what. Oh, Lord. Don't spawn there, Wolfie. Uh-oh. Did we forget to pick up Wolfie? No, he's been with us, right? Yeah, there he is. All right. Because I remember I sat him down for the Gundam reveal. Freaked me out because that was a while ago. Mushguard. That's the brand name, right? Of a cup with a mustache guard. Mushguard. Get your mushguard. I mean, honestly, if you were growing out your mustache, there is that like halfway point where it's like too long for a normal mustache, but not long enough to be this. That I'm surprised I honestly pushed through. I must have been concerned about something else at the time. Kind of like growing a beard. There's like a point where it like is more than stubble, but less than a beard, and it just looks like garbage for like 3 weeks. I mean, I'm not saying mine doesn't look like garbage right now, but deficient, but not depleted. How do you deal with the mustache tickling your nose? Well, it's not pointing up. A mustache tends to grow down. So... I mean, the weird and gross problem I have is an errant mustache strand getting stuck in my teeth. But the hairs mingle with nose hairs. Not on me. Maybe if you're a very hairy dude, but not on me. Also, trim your nose hairs. Well, this is a lopsided tree, isn't it? Oh. And another shall grow in its place. Oh. Oh. Gotta turn my compass into wood. KurtzMustacheCombs.com. This place isn't that great for a hidey hole. Wolfie, let's go back up here, I guess. Mushguard. Oh, dang it, Wolfie. I gotta get that domain. Before one of y'all's steal my billion-dollar idea. Billions! Every person on Earth has a mustache. All right. Oh, look around. Oh man, that's another problem that I keep getting myself into, is making too many boats and then I really have no inventory space. All right. Let's mustache to sleep and then back up the world. I would have suffocated if not for the safety speed holes. Oh, that's, wow, I could have been 6'2".
I can go several days without rest if necessary. You cannot.
Tom's Banana Cakes, thank you for the 5-sub bath bomb in the tub. We stopped at 62,662.63 megabytes. It was that little extra westward motion that we took before deciding where to make the hidey hole that cost us the 6.2.